I find it really interesting. Our Eagles are top performers anyway. You know, they come that way, and then we get to meet the best of the best, which is really exciting. And I think it's also one of those things where you look at, the future looks a little bit better when you talk to these young men.
My most impactful mentor would have to be my mother. She's been the person that encouraged me all throughout Cub Scouts and really planted in my brain the idea of becoming an Eagle Scout early on. And she's the person that's advised me throughout everything I've done in Scouting, on top of the other advisors I've had, and in some cases instead of. She's always had my back.
They are so committed to their scouting program, to their schools, to their community, to their churches. It's unbelievable how much man hours, boy hours, are put into the whole area. That they sort of have an aura about them that just moves around, and all these things get done. It's really impressive.
Probably the most influential person in my scouting career has been Susan Royce, my Eagle mentor. She helped me along with the project, getting me going through the paperwork, which was probably the hardest part. And every single time where I got a little bit discouraged, she always would pick me back up and get me going again, which is basically like a second mom.
We also look for scholarship, quite obviously, and how much they give to others. You know, service is really important, and servant leadership is, you know, what we teach. So this is something that these fellows actually emulate all the time and display around the community. So.
My most impactful mentor in scouting was probably my scoutmaster, Paul Greaves. He was the one who initially gave me the push to earn my Eagle at a young age and to earn as many merit badges as I possibly could. He really helped guide me on my path to my Eagle and then far beyond. He gave me the skills necessary to help the boys in my troop progress and to help myself become a better leader.
These young men have, the ones we talk to and even the ones who don't make it to this level, have such great potential out in the communities that they're going to be in, and as you know, leaders of families and leaders of not only scout units but also industry and education and all the services and everything else, the military, the whole bit. It gives these fellows a chance to make sure that happens, because as we all know now, getting a college education can break you, you know, financially.
I would say my parents have been the most impactful in my scouting experience, kind of pushing me along and keeping me in line.
We feel that we're sending scouts out who are going to college and will utilize this appropriately and make the right decisions because of what they've based their lives on, and Scout Oath and Law, etc. And I think it just gives another avenue for somebody to succeed. And some of these guys can really, or most of them can really use that money, especially with the costs of higher education in these days.